Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So yeah, it looks like we are coming down here in a wave C of 2. So we are coming down. We already talked about, I think in the previous video today, we looked at this wave pattern. We looked at ETH. I think it was at the time still in the triangle. Identified the triangle broke out to the downside. That normally suggests then further downside. And we said, should that happen, then it's probably just an ABC. This was still on the chart from the previous video, which means that wave 2 was never finished. Yeah, before we had the wave 2 here. But I mentioned to you in the previous video that because the move up wasn't really impulsive, we have to expect that we come down lower here in a wave C, or actually that this carries on as a triangle. But with a triangle, there were various options, so you don't really know into which direction it will break out. The breakout of the triangle will give you a hint, will give you a clue. And yeah, so low in wave C at the moment here, I think expected. That would be the most likely interpretation from my point of view. I mean, this could still be a larger triangle overall, all of this, yeah, sideways. But you know, there's no point really looking at 10 different possible interpretations here. I think at the moment that the trend here short term is down. It looks to me at the moment like just a 3-wave structure. But this could evolve into 5 waves. So this could be wave 1 of C, wave 2 of C, wave 3 of C, wave 4 of C, so a pullback at some point he expected, and then wave 5 of C. But important is that wave 5 of C needs to stay above 1174, this low, because if we go below that, it will invalidate this 1-2 setup. And we have to fall back into the larger pattern basically and look at the entire wave here and say that maybe that red wave 2 was never finished, and we had a larger A, B, and we're coming down now in C. In that scenario, ideally we want to hold the 1130 level. But generally this is the support area, yeah, either in this smaller pattern or in the larger pattern. Ideally you would expect the reversal from here to the upside in a wave 3, then that could take us into the region $1,400 to $1,500. That hasn't changed at all, but we also haven't broken yet out of resistance here. Yeah, so in the previous videos I gave you that resistance area as well, that we need to break to get more confidence that a move to the upside has actually started. Because as long as we are in the range, basically, yeah, we are in the range, and we are playing ping pong between that support area here, between 1210 and 1130, and the resistance area between roughly 1170 and 1270 and 1290. But yeah, so this is probably yeah, that's my most likely interpretation here, that this wave C is currently coming down in a wave 3. Target for that third wave would actually be the 1.618 extension at 1182. Now, if we really get to the 1.618 extension in the third wave, then we come really close to that key support level here. So we just need to keep options open a little bit, but it just depends on if we break it or not, into which pattern we then fall. But my first call, if we really break the 1174 level, then my first call would be that wave 2 here was never finished, and we expect we basically have all of this as wave 2, wave A, B, C. Yeah, so that would be my interpretation then, and really only if we go substantially below even 1130, then that would open up the door to 1075 and $1,000. And again, I have to say it again, if we break the $1,000 level, and I can't promise you it will hold, but if we do break that, then we are falling into a rather bearish context on the chart. That is why some of my stop losses of my entry positions I'm entering in this area here are set below $1,000, because I think, or my view is, if we go below that level, it would be an indication that we are actually heading further down, and we'll still see new lower lows for Ethereum, which means below the June low. But for me at the moment, yeah, trend is further down here in a C wave. At the moment this move down looks, yeah, I mean, it could be an impulse, but an impulse in a larger correction, so a C wave, and then we need to take it from there. And what you should have learned now is the key support levels, the key resistance levels, my preferred wave count here. And yeah, again, I use this area, the support area, for entering a couple of long positions for DCA, the dollar cost average, but also for a swing trade should the wave 3 work out. Advantage of this support area is that the stop loss can be set quite tight. I don't set it too tight. I rather leave the trade a bit more space. Yeah, especially in the current environment, I think that's important personally. But then I scale obviously my position down to not be exposed to too much risk. That all has to do with risk management. We talked about that many times. Okay, and that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.